Welcome to this short video on the different networking options to connect your on-prem data center to VMware Cloud on AWS. First, let's talk about the physical layer. You can either use the public internet and build an encrypted tunnel on top of it, or you can use a direct connect. A direct connect is essentially a private circuit from your data center to the AWS data center, and it gives you predictable latency and guaranteed bandwidth, unlike the internet, obviously. You can either leverage your existing direct connect connection if you have one already, or you can contract a new direct connect connection from AWS or from the AWS partner network. Once you have a direct connect connection, it's very easy to set up a virtual interface and to attach to your VMware Cloud on AWS SDDC. Now that I've explained the different physical options, let's look at three different tools. The first one will be a layer 3 connection. Over the internet, you would build a secure IPsec VPN. On the VMC side, it will terminate on our virtual gateway. And on your side, at the data center side, it will terminate on any router or firewall that supports IPsec. Over the direct connect, you will build a BGP session between the VMware Cloud on AWS side here and your router, your BGP router here. And if you want to encrypt the traffic over the direct connect, you can also leverage an IPsec VPN. What you have to be conscious here is that it interconnects two sites with different IP ranges. So you have 172.16.10, and here you have 172.16.20. Essentially, you have two different sites. Now, the other two options will give us the ability to stretch network between the data center and the cloud. And that's to essentially help us move workloads to the cloud and maintain the same IP address, which, as you can imagine, really simplify a migration to the cloud. The first is the NSX L2 VPN. It's something we've had with NSX for years now. Essentially, we can stretch the VLAN all the way to the cloud. So 10.10.10.0/24 is stretched to the cloud. All the traffic on the subnet is encrypted and stretched to the cloud. You can have VMs on the same subnet, but in different regions communicating if you need. What's good about this option is that there is no requirement to own any NSX licenses. You can actually download the NSX Download on Edge client on my.vmware.com and install it, and it's pretty straightforward to then stretch your network. So that's the first option to stretch network to the cloud. And the last option is something called Hybrid Cloud Extension, HCX. And not only does it give us that layer 2 VPN feature and the ability to extend networks, but it also includes a layer for one optimization in the mix. So if you're familiar with the likes of Silver Peak or Riverbed or Cisco WAS, essentially the same concept. As we send data across the cloud, we compress and optimize traffic, and that gives us the ability to do live long-distance vMotion over the public internet. HCX is also retro-compatible with legacy versions of vSphere, so all the way down to 5.0. And HCX would be a recommended tool for bulk migration. So what's also cool is that it's totally reversible. You can bring everything back from VMC to your data center if you want to. As everything is bidirectional. After all, it's vSphere on-prem and vSphere in the cloud, so there's no change to the format of the workload. And that's it for today. Thanks for watching.